Okay, guys, I'm here to do a real quick demonstration on KT Drum Trigger, which is a free plugin that basically allows you to take any kind of recording source in your DAW, like any kind of audio input, and turn it into a MIDI signal. And then you can use that, and you can send it to whatever drum software you use, if you use samples or whatever, and you send it to the correct MIDI note and the correct MIDI channel, and that audio, the MIDI that is generated from that audio triggers your drums. So right here, I have a real cheap set of CAD drum mics. On the right, I have a kick mic. By the way, these mics, like, it doesn't even really matter the quality of them or what they're meant for, as long as you can pick up the sound well. Although dynamic would probably be best because condensers will pick up pretty much anything around it. But all I have here is this is a kick mic, which I'm actually going to be using to trigger the kick. A snare mic, which will be triggering the snare too. Like I said, it doesn't really matter. I just set them up that way. I have a tom mic all the way over there, or well, second from the left, and that's going to be triggering a low tom. And then the last one over there on the left is a another tom mic, which will be triggering a crash. So I'll just show you real quick. Like, all you got to do is, like, if I just hit the tip of this, it triggers the kick. Snare. I think it's pretty awesome. The only reason I have them just sitting here on my bed right now is because I don't really have anything to attach them to or anything like that. I don't have a drum set just laying around. Otherwise, I would demonstrate with that. And yeah, these are really cool. I did a video on KT Drum Trigger just the other day, but I only did it with one mic, and now I have it set up with 4 different mics, which can trigger 4 different samples, which is really cool. I guess now I'll go over into the DAW, and I will show you the routing I have set up. Okay, so here we are inside the DAW, and I'm going to go ahead and show you real quick how I have everything routed. It's a little complicated, and it'll probably take a lot of trial and error. So first thing I'm going to do is go in here, and this is my software that I use for my drum samples. It's called Kontakt. First off, I have 2 different kick samples and 2 different snares. And what you're going to want to do is assign every sample to the right MIDI channel. I have all of them set to A1 on here. As you can see, if I scroll down, each one, I don't know what the plus groups means, but it doesn't really affect anything. So, well, all the ones that I'm using are set to A1. So that's the most important thing. Now, the second thing you're going to want to do inside here is you need to find out the number of the note that is being used for the sample. So in Kontakt, you can go over here in the editing or the mapping editor, and it shows you the keyboard here, and it shows you where the samples are at. So I'd go over here to the first note, which counts as 0, and I'd count all the way over here to the note that's being used. And on the kick, it's 36. So now that I know that, you could write them down for each one. Make sure you got them all. Here's my track that is accepting input from the mic for the kick. I have a monitor on, and I have a record armed on. Sorry, and I have KT Drum Trigger loaded up here. You're gonna want to set the drum MIDI channel to 1, which is what we set it to inside Kontakt, and then the drum MIDI note number, which was 36 for the kick. And these double lines right here, you can adjust. You can bring them down. Here, I'll show you real quick. These, whenever the peak of the audio like comes over this line, it's whenever it triggers a MIDI note. So I'll demonstrate. See how anything quieter than that doesn't get picked up? The snare came through on that one. So that's I think that's about all there is for this one. And you're gonna want to go through each track and make sure you have the MIDI channel right, and then assign each note number. And once you get all 4 of these are This is the kick, snare, tom, and crash for me. And once you get all that, you're going to want to go to the track that has your drum software on it, and go to the in and out menu, and you're going to want to add receives from all 4 of the tracks that you're using. Set them to pre-fader, and turn off the audio input from them, and set the MIDI channel to 1 on each one, because that's what we've been using. And after you've got that, you should pretty much be set. Since we set it to pre-fader, we can go to each track and we can take the faders all the way down, and it's not going to affect anything. And there you have it. I mean, there's a lot more to this program this VST that I haven't even started to explore. All kinds of different stuff. And if you're limited to one mic, it also has 3 different filters I haven't really messed around with much, but you could use different frequency things to send different MIDI signals, which would be cool. Yeah, I guess that's about it for this video, and thank you for watching, and I hope this is really useful. I know I'm going to be using it this coming Monday. I'm recording a band, and I'm going to rely on these microphones for triggers. So hopefully this works for you guys, and thanks for watching. Bye.